myself, but I like Zabubby.
There you go.
American run, no dun dun.
And there goes
Dun dun donuts.
Hello, everyone, and welcome, Hot Mic, to TTRP Theater, and our production of The Long Strange Trip, a crazy, mind-bending, horrific tale of dark secrets and mysteries of the mind. The game we are playing is KULT Divinity Lost, and I will warn you that this series is filled with adult themes and possible triggers related to drug use, sex, violence, and death. It is not for children. To truly awaken, one must cast off the shackles of the illusion and return to their divine nature. However, there are no clear steps to achieving this goal. So, journey towards one's divinity is always a lonely one. The paths taken depends on each individual. Lost my place. Some awaken by sinking deep into madness and affirming their most primitive nature. Some severing their social ties, breaking all taboos, and committing cruel deeds to become so traumatized and inhuman they tear back the illusion's veil. Others devote themselves to analysis, mathematics, and accumulating knowledge to take control of all desires and suppress their distracting emotions. Through art, some have learned to depict reality and its lies with such clarity that they can start seeing themselves and the world beyond the illusion's restraints. Total insight into the nature of the principles, learning to harness death, and finding truth in madness are other possible gateways to awakening, but every voyage towards enlightenment is a perilous one, and very few ever rediscover their lost divinity. Last time, the characters were at Clutch's family business, Harris & Sons Auto Repair. They had just come to a decision to do something that would protect them from any further issues with Liam's competitor, Donnie T, possibly escape the mysterious stalking of Monet's father and his minions, help Ben achieve some yet unknown goal, distance Clutch from the anxiety and guilt her family history puts on her, and to turn Henry D. Green from an amateur occultist into a deeply knowledgeable one. So, you are all still at the garage. It's been some moments that you've had to accept your new task, and this scene is for you to make any last-minute plans that you might need. The pickup is scheduled for first thing in the morning. So you have one last night in Las Vegas, as it were. And we go now to the aftermath at Harris & Sons. And what's everybody doing?
So what you're saying to me is that we have to bring this fucking waste-eyed artist with us.
Correct.
And why precisely is that?
Young Irishman, I am handing you $2,500 in cash. I have already let you in on information that I did not feel you were privy to simply gain your trust and ensure that Clutch is able to make this delivery. My one request is that the boy rides along. Nothing more.
If we run into more fucking trouble than you're leading on to, and he ends up fucking dead, what are you gonna do then? He's not gonna do us any fucking good.
Well, I believe he will do you more good than you could possibly understand.
Yeah, man. Like, I mean, I don't want to do anything, you know, that might kill someone, but I can get into some fights. Like I could help. I could definitely help.
And he's not willing to do what's necessary.
Ben allows a certain level of
Love, man.
perception beyond what I believe any of the rest of you are capable of. And there are things at play here outside of the physical world.
And just what do you mean by that?
Do you believe in ghosts?
Metaphysical, man.
I believe I've seen a lot of real fucking weird shit in the last 24-hour period. I'll tell you that much.
Good.
Monet, I need you to make a roll for me for your pre-game disadvantage.
Okay. Just 0.
Yeah.
11. How painfully average.
So I'm curious, Ben, I believe you're muted because your mouth was moving and I couldn't hear anything just that last moment. How do you feel about this?
Yes.
How do you feel about the whole situation?
The trip?
Yeah.
Well, I don't necessarily understand it. Like why I have to go with these guys. But, you know, they seem like some pretty cool dudes, and I mean, I don't mind catching a ride if, you know, Henry, I mean, he paid me, so I'll do anything for $1,000.
Nice. Just as a little technical aside, it sounds like you're dragging your laptop through a gravel road.
Fantastic.
Just throwing that out there. What about Clutch? What's your state of mind at this moment?
She's pissed off in the presence of Henry D. Green. The man just boils her blood anyways. She doesn't understand why they have to take Ben because she sees him as a liability or somebody who is going to get killed, and that'll be on her conscience. So she's trying to like figure out what exactly Monet and Liam are thinking. She doesn't trust anything that's coming out of the lawyer's mouth, and she's very skeptical of bringing Ben along just because of the tension between him and Monet and Liam.
Interesting. I like it. So we've got some tension around this noob, whatever you want to call him, to the criminal scene, I suppose. Liam, why do you think Ben's presence is requested?
I honestly can't say. He's not really seemed to serve much of a purpose that I've seen, other than to cast eyes at my wife, but I suppose he's a nice artist enough.
And that issue seems to have improved. He doesn't seem to really be paying.
Which is really weird to him.
Yeah, I haven't even looked.
Maybe he got scared after I pulled a knife on him. That's all Liam can think right now.
That might have done it. What about Henry? Why do you think Ben is supposed to come along?
There's a certain level of wanton disregard for any of these people's lives. But having experienced, in a metaphysical sense, the presence of Ben within Henry's dream, and with all of the things that Henry has read and experienced, he believes that there will be some sort of line of communication possible with the young artist. And more than anything else, he's curious if it can span further than 15 miles. It's not so much about keeping track of anyone within this group. That's unimportant. Clutch is good at what she does, despite being as young as she is. Really, this is for Henry's own research, for lack of a better term.
Right, well, if the boy's coming along, I'd recommend that he collect his belongings. Monet and I will not be back. He'll need a way to get back here, if that's what he desires. Clutch, same for you.
That's between Clutch and Ben. All of you have enough money to make transport to just about anywhere in the world after this is finished. I'm unconcerned with the journey home. I'm only paying you for the journey there. What you do after you deliver the dip is up to you.
And what will you be doing, my fine friend?
I have an entire corral of clients that I must attend to. I cannot just dash off to Los Angeles at any given moment.
What do you get out of all this? You're giving us an awful lot of money.
I am also being given an awful lot of money.
So you just hand off the goods to others and let them do the job for you? Sounds like you got the easy deal.
Yes, it would appear that I am off the hook once you all leave the city. But I assure you, if things do not go as they should go, I am the one left to deal with any of the fallout that might happen for this not being delivered.
Oh, leave you, I. We know more than our fair share about that.
Then it seems we're on the same page.
Aye. Much as I don't care to bring the artist along, we'll do so. If it'll get you to fuck off for a minute.
I'm right here, man.
No, I believe he was referring to me.
Ah,
Henry, you can also feel the eyes of Clutch burning into your soul.
I do believe it is time for me to make my exit.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Best of luck to you.
Luck of the Irish to you, yes?
Always have it.
But also, aye, that's offensive.
Why, let the man have his fun.
A curse. I'm only playing a curse.
If we weren't potatoes and good luck, we'd just be funny accents.
That's all we are to most of the folks in this country, then, aren't we?
Do you require a vehicle, Clutch, as well? Or are you able to provide yourself with wheels to get to Los Angeles?
I don't think I want any more help from you. I'll figure it out.
That's fair. Do remember, though, if you need me, I'm available. You shouldn't burn bridges.
You should have thought about that a little bit more when everything happened between you and me. So
That discussion,
someday you'll understand as you perhaps gain in years. There is no black and white, child. Everything is gray. I assure you that I did all that I could. The system just fell on the other side this time.
keep telling yourself that.
No, I'm going to keep
Yeah,
telling
we
you
got work
that.
to do.
I sleep just fine at night. Good luck. And Henry turns and leaves.
the thought of Henry offering you a car, Clutch, reminds you that the last time you know, there was the heat of the excitement of everything that was happening after the chase and the shootout and people coming and going and Donnie T and his man, not to mention Griswold.
Lovely Griswold.
Yeah, I had to relook your name, my name, two different names. You thought you saw your car was fixed. Did you go back and check that out?
I went to
now,
go do that.
Yeah, Henry has reminded you of that and offering you the car. He probably saw the debris in the intersection in front of the garage.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna go check out my car. What's she look like?
You were in a huge smash up
Mm-hmm.
less than a couple hours ago.
Mm-hmm.
Your car's in perfect shape. It looks waxed, polished. I need you to keep it together.
No. Oh, we're good. We're good.
You grit your teeth and you're looking at it. It is impossible. But somehow it's not tearing you apart.
Monet, can you come here for a second?
Hey, on my way. You hear like the click, 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 clack of her heels, and she comes on over. Stop, lass.
We were just in like a, massive car accident with your husband bleeding out in the back seat, right?
She's just like staring at the car. Hi.
So,
Wait, this car looks an awful lot like the one you had. Do you have two?
Nope. For sure only have one. But this should be smashed and dented and not shining like it's been right off the lot.
She steps forward and opens the back seat door to see if all the blood's there.
There's no blood in the car. I need you to roll to keep it together.
I forgot about the little hotkey things.
That's cool.
Did it work? Did it work for me?
It's a 17. I'd say
nice.
I'd say that worked.
She looks very surprised when she opens the back seat and she sees that there's no blood, like, and her entire face like goes even paler than her, fair skin normally is. And she kind of takes a moment there staring at it, and then she shuts the door and turns straight to Clutch and shows a big smile. Well, we got lucky, eh?
Yeah, I guess.
I don't quite know how to explain it, but
you know what? It's been a long morning, long night. I'm just gonna change tags on it, check oil, change tires, whatever, and we're just gonna call it good. We're just gonna get going.
a question for you, lass.
Hmm.
The lawyer type there, what happened? You seem to have a little bit of what they call a beef around here. I thought you were gonna pack him straight across the face.
My one of my family members, I have another brother, got into some trouble a couple years back, and well, Henry promised he could get him off, and now my brother Nate is sitting in jail. So
Now, shitey lawyer, I'd say.
yeah, he made a lot of promises that that wouldn't happen. So bad shit happens to everybody, I guess, but we put every ounce of hope and everything we had. I mean, we threw money at the guy, and all he did was fuck us over. So
But why?
why what?
Fuck you over?
I don't know. He claims that it wasn't on purpose and that it was just the jury's decision, and I don't know, because there wasn't enough evidence to convict him of anything, in my opinion. But
Well, then, if he was good at his job, he wouldn't have taken it.
yeah,
I can see why you're not a big fan. Are you sure you want to do this job, Clutch? Lots of money. Is your head in it?
Yeah. Yeah. Shit, get me behind the wheel. I can do it.
After seeing you take the folks out over there, I believe you. Well, I'm not quite sure what to tell you about the car, but I'm not one to turn down a bit of a good sign, I suppose. Some would say it's a miracle. I believe in miracles, don't you?
Sure.
Well, you bloody have to now, seeing this shit.
I guess that's right. Yeah. And she just like is slowly starting to blush, so she just kind of starts like finger gunning and walking away. Well, we better get going.
She smiles and like finger guns back at her.
Got
And
a lot of work to do.
all right, well, I suppose I'll go to tell them about the miracle car.
Yeah. I guess there's nothing left to really do there.
I
Shall
believe in
we?
you.
Shall we roll back a little bit? Because
You want to talk to Ben? Oh my
Benjamin and I
gosh.
are still outside.
Whoop.
Yikes.
Still outside from what?
Well, we were all talking next to Henry D. Green's car for all that time before he left. So
Okay.
Curtis, I also have do we have all of our advantages? We just have the ones we unlocked so far. We don't have, okay. I had a question about one of mine that happens whenever I have a moment with someone, but that's up to your discretion.
Hang on just a second.
God, no, I'm fucking nervous, Jaylee.
oh dear.
Don't worry about it.
It'll all be fine, I'm sure.
Yeah, you can roll for that one.
Nice.
Plus charisma.
Nice.
Now I'm scared.
Now you have no idea that you have this ability, and it's just kind of happening naturally at this point in time.
Thank you.
And the 14 gives you 2 options.
I'll be holding on to those.
Clutch.
Don't worry about it.
Are you feeling that everything is okay? You just had a pretty good moment with Monet, and you handled the car pretty well. That's good. Then I need you to make another roll for me.
For what?
This would be a +0.
Okay. Hold on 2 seconds. Let me find it. Here we go. That's a 15.
Very good.
Hey, she's golden.
Then your guilt doesn't do anything.
Oh, thank you.
So it's your last night in Vegas. What
about Liam and Ben? Sorry.
Oh, well, then we'll.
They want to have a moment.
Oh, okay.
Having a moment.
I threw everything off balance by mentioning advantages.
That's all right. I'm still got my own directorial issues at the moment. Yeah, so we'll cut to outside on the curb now as Henry has driven away, while the other two are in the car with the garage, or in the garage with the car. We'll kind of place it up that way.
Hi, Benji. I'm curious. What's his hog look like?
What?
Well, you've had to have done something with him for him to force you into this job.
No, I mean,
I know you artist types. You're a little, yeah.
No, man, you got it all wrong. Like maybe once, but like not with him. Never with him. He's just a friend, I guess.
When'd you meet him?
I met him that day. Yes.
No,
you've
we
known
met
him for a
about
while.
yeah,
Deuces.
we met not long after you got to Vegas.
Oh, okay. So what? Like a few years? I'd say so. Okay. Yeah, I've known him, I don't know, a little while, couple of years.
So he do you a lot of favors, does he?
No. We mostly just like, I don't know, hang out and I paint and he helps me sell them.
Speaking of that, what do you think you're gonna do with those 50 odd fucking paintings you did of my wife, huh?
Your wife? I never did any paintings of your wife. What are you talking about?
What? Where are your
Uh,
house this fucking morning? Overnight. You painted them all last night.
Not of your wife.
But
I don't even know you guys.
how much fucking acid have you done today?
Only a little.
God, the way you were looking at her before we left, you... Well, didn't think even that much would do you.
Looking at her? I I don't know what you're talking about, man.
Cool, you're even further gone than I thought you were. Jesus.
Benjamin,
You're
Look.
gonna be a fucking liability, aren't you?
in your confusion dealing with this conversation, I need you to roll me a keep it together.
I'm smooth, like Skippy.
Very good.
All of those paintings, man, like, you know, I showed you some very personal work, and like that girl Tiffany, like she's pretty rad.
I don't know who you're talking about.
The paintings.
The paintings you did were of my wife, Monet.
No. I just met you guys.
God, you
How
met
would
us.
I have so many paintings of Monet?
Wait, that was the fucking question, wasn't it?
I mean, look, she's all right, but like, you know, no offense to you, she's okay looking.
Wait, don't make
Uh,
me pull a fucking knife on you again. Just get the fuck inside.
all right, man.
And we'll
First you
head
hit on
inside.
my wife, then you insult her.
So when you go inside, that's about the time Monet is coming back, and maybe Clutch too, if you both leave at the same time from the vehicle.
Oh, Clutch, you look like you were about to want to fucking stab that bastard in the face.
This is my bit impressive.
Hey, and in all honesty, you probably should have.
Lady's
Just
a killer.
taking the money. Done him a favor.
I don't know. I don't like that guy. I don't trust him.
Monet slings an arm around Clutch and kind of pulls her in close, and Clutch has something magical to show you.
Well, that
I
sounds
do.
a little...
Magical.
A little what? You're not thinking of anything dirty, are you?
No, of course not, my love. No, of course
Open the
not.
door to the garage. You'll see for yourself. I can hardly believe it. I'm not quite sure what to think of it, but come look. And she like
Cool.
wheels Clutch around. She's got her like in this like little chokehold and like opens the garage door.
Cool. By the way, my love, interesting fucking conversation with Benji outside. Tell you about that later.
Oh, I'm sure you did. Did you talk about the paintings again?
Cool. Oh shit. He gets real close, pulls her just a little bit away from Clutch as Clutch goes over to the car.
I'll let go of her.
Clutch is just red in the face, just like, thank you. Like running to space.
I don't know what kind of fucking drugs that kid does, but Jesus Christ, he doesn't even remember meeting us like 2 fucking days ago. He doesn't remember you. He doesn't remember painting 50 fucking paintings of you last fucking night.
Are you sure?
This kid's gonna be a
You don't
fucking
remember.
liability. He's gonna get us all fucking killed. He doesn't fucking remember last night from
Well, we saw the paintings
minutes
ourselves.
ago.
Do you think he has some sort of memory loss or something? Do you think?
Oh, I don't fucking know. We should fucking shoot him in the fucking head and claim that he got shot by somebody fucking else on our way there.
He's
Well,
Henry's little
obviously-
lapdog, though. It was probably not a good idea.
He's not gonna fucking do us any fucking good.
Well, he's funny.
He's funny looking.
Oh, you're just jealous.
Well,
I say we keep the boy around just for fun, but laugh if you want to get rid of him. Say the word. But first, you need to
The
see something a
second-
bit strange here.
the
She's
second
like
he
tugging at
becomes,
him.
and as she's pulling him, the second he becomes a fucking liability.
Aye, we shoot him in the head, we leave him on the side of the road, I get it.
Aye. Now what is it?
Look at the car.
The fuck? He's pristine.
Mm-hmm.
Liam, roll me a keep it together.
I'm not quite sure what kind of mechanics you have there, but I've never seen a car come back that fast.
Yeah, especially how there's no mechanics here besides my brother and I.
Oh, you're in a garage?
Neither of I have touched it. So
Liam, you're looking at this car and it doesn't make sense. I mean, it's impossible. You were just in a car accident. There's no way that this could look. The glass is all there. The car's in perfect shape. It looks clean. It looks polished. It looks untouched. The inside's got a little bit of, dirt in the floorboard, regular livable stuff since the last time Clutch actually vacuumed it out. But there's no blood, no glass, no other bits of debris, no dents. Looks like it just came out of the car wash.
Yeah, he
And-
rips open the back door.
With an 11.
Oh, my fucking half my fucking lifeblood was in the floorboards. Where the fuck is it?
She's kind of smiling nervously, like trying to put on this mask that she's not freaked out, but her eyes are darting between Liam and Clutch.
Darling, no, that's right. Fucked up. What the fuck is going on here?
I know, and you did shoot through the back there, and perfectly fine glass.
Mhm.
I just think that Clutch here is fucking with us, and she just has a duplicate.
No, literally, there's not. No, you can go look out back. You can go look all
Well,
the way.
nothing else makes sense other than having 2 cars.
I don't have another one of these cars. If I did, then fuck me. Where am I hiding the other one?
Okay. Like Liam grabs Clutch by her shoulders.
Mm.
Child, I almost fucking died in the back of
I'm-
this fucking car.
I know.
We got sideswiped. I felt the fucking. No, this isn't right.
Hey man, there's no reason to grab her. And Ben will like come up next to Clutch's side and lay a hand on Liam's shoulder.
He lets go of her and just like puts his hand in Benjamin's face and just like lightly pushes him away straight down the bridge of the nose. Fuck off, Benji.
Clutch is like
Like,
trying to put a mask back on, but she's like visibly freaked out by the fact you just got in her face.
With your 11 keep it together, Liam, you need to choose one disposition. How you feel about this car.
I don't remember which ones those are. I would use the buttons at the bottom, but like my macro bar is way too full.
Just scroll up, because right above in the roll 20,
Yeah.
it's all listed out there under Benji's last roll.
Okay. Well, I'm probably angry, so I'll go ahead and take that -1 stability.
Very good.
Ben would have probably, like, if she would have allowed it, pulled Clutch aside and, like, asked her if she was okay.
No, you can't go anywhere near her. Like, she's
All right.
backing away slowly from all of the male energies in the room.
Fair.
Ben, you hadn't seen the wrecked car, so you really don't understand exactly what the issue is
Nope.
back here.
I'm just chilling, man.
Benji, do you see anything?
See anything about the car?
Aye.
Well, it's a really nice car. I mean,
Aye.
looks good.
Well, we wrecked it this morning. Not even 2 hours ago.
You wrecked it? Like,
Like, smashed
How?
it. There should be glass missing out of it.
And quite a bit of blood in the back seat as well.
oh. Oh. And he'll, like, peer into the back seat.
Benji,
Yeah.
did you drug us?
What in the heck? No.
We were at your place last night. Did you drug us? Well, I can't stick with an Irish accent. I keep going British.
You get British when you're mad.
I can't do it.
No, I would never. Man, like, I offered you guys some, right? But, like,
Right, and we
I would
took it.
never-
We took what you offered. Benji, what did you offer us?
PCP.
What was in that paint?
No.
That's beyond me. That's your girl gear shift over there.
Where the
She brought the paint.
Did you actually say gear shift?
you know he did.
I sure did. He really did.
Oh, shit.
Clutch,
Hmm.
make me a roll +0.
God damn it. No.
Don't
In the meantime,
Shit.
oh no.
It's a 10.
I want to look around because now Monet's thinking they must have been drugged with something. Maybe they imagined all of it. Maybe there weren't people chasing them after all. So I want to look around for like bodies or any of that.
Morgan
Well-
cleaned up the bodies.
While you're looking
Yeah.
around for a moment,
That's true.
just so I can get the situation right, Ben, after your little back and forth with Clutch, are you still there? Are you walking away?
Well, when Monet asked me to check out the car, I checked out the car, and then, if I didn't see anything. So yeah, he'll probably like go and sit on the hood of the car with his like toes dragging in the dirt outside the garage.
Clutch.
Mm-hmm.
The others are looking. You heard Ben use the word gear shift.
Mm-hmm.
Typically, that wouldn't mean anything to you outside of technical terms from
Mm-hmm.
what you like to do.
Mm-hmm.
But your vision goes black, and you find yourself remembering a situation that you didn't witness of someone that is about the same shape or size as your brother. You can't see his face. Your father's there. And there seems to be some sort of argument happening. But you can't hear the words. It's muffled. But you see your father. How was your father killed?
A gear shifter was dropped on his head.
You mean like a transmission?
Mm-hmm. The whole thing.
That's the scene that you see here. Your father is standing under a lifted car in the big bay at the garage. Your point of view is from across the room, but everything's got that. You must be having a moment, you know, mental illnesses. Something's fuzzy. Something's not right. You can't see clear images. It's got that fuzzy ghost thing that they like to do during soap opera dream sequences.
Mm-hmm.
You can't really hear the voices, but you hear the metallic sound of something give way. And you know what's about to happen. And I want you to roll to keep it together.
Oh, okay, we're good. 19.
So you fuckers need to keep it together tonight, I swear to God. Sorry, just had to say that. For just a moment, you can feel the anxieties, all of those internal feelings start to boil up inside of you, but you see things that something's not right. It doesn't match up to how you had your own internal vision of the event in your own mind's eye.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's gone. You're back in there. Monet, Liam, and Benjamin are kind of scouring around your car. And I'm going to get back to your investigation here in just a second, Monet, but I want to ask Henry. What's your plans tonight, Henry, when you leave the garage?
Henry gets in his car, drives away casually, and heads directly back to the farm. Firstly, he wants to ingrain himself a little bit more with the population there. But more than anything else, he wants to confirm with his new benefactor that plans are in motion.
They are very welcoming when you get out there. They tell you that the father is sleeping, so you can't really have a conversation with him at this moment. You're welcome to sit with him if you like, or you can use the house as they call it. You assume they're referring to the A-frame building that you had visited before.
Is it heaven? Is heaven or grace the one either who greet me?
Grace.
Or do I need to ask for them, Grace?
It's Grace.
Yes, Grace, I am aware that I cannot speak directly to Miss Stillwater, but if I could prepare and sleep again in the same way that I did when I was here yesterday. No, earlier today.
Time does get confusing, doesn't it?
Yes, when you sleep for that long, it is sometimes difficult to hold on to whether it is Tuesday or Friday or any day at all, really. I'm not sure that any of that matters. But if it's possible, I would like to be prepared to take that nap again.
Of course, Mr. Green. You're more than welcome here. Consider yourself family. And she takes you to the house. The same procedures repeat. The brazier in the middle. The substance is tossed on it. A plume of sparks. And then you're out. And we're going to come back to that. Monet, make an investigation, I suppose, since you're looking hard at what's around in the car. Investigate. There it is.
A 15.
Very nice. With the 15, you get to ask 2 questions.
All right. Which one is investigate? It's reason. Okay.
Yeah.
There
and
it
there's a
is.
handout for investigate if you look under the with abilities and moves in your journal.
Cool. What is my gut feel about what I'm investigating? And how can I find out more about what I'm investigating? The third question available is there anything weird about what I'm investigating? And she already thinks that answer is yeah.
Yeah. Definitely weird. Your gut feeling. That's interesting because you've never run across a situation like this before, other than some of the mysterious occurrences that have happened recently regarding your father. Mysterious, unexplainable. You feel like you could find out more if you asked Clutch what were the circumstances around her car getting smashed up, i.e., what happened to Clutch between the time the car was out in the street smashed and now in the garage all nice and pretty.
So she's like peeking under stuff, trying to find some kind of explanation, thinking wildly on this weird phenomenon, and then she she's like bending over, examining something, and she suddenly darts up and takes a few steps towards Clutch. What exactly happened?
She like shakes her head and blinks a couple times.
We
what?
know we went. I can't do it now. I know we went and fixed up Liam. What were you doing?
Oh, I
You
hopped
brought
in
the car in.
Yeah, but there was this weird homeless dude. His name was Grizz Grizzly Griswold. Yep,
Was he a
Griswold.
fucking wizard?
I don't know. He was really weird, and he said something about the dice in the front seat and tap it if you need him, but don't tap it more than once and don't hit it that hard, and something about he'll always be there if you need me. But I just think he was tripping out on some drugs. But he did help me move the car. Like he got in, and I couldn't start it. It wouldn't start, but he got in, and magically it turned over, and away we went. But I don't know. I just thought it was some weird random homeless dude just trying to make a quick buck or something, and then I don't know, he was weird. And
It's magically turned over.
yeah, kind of.
Well, call me superstitious, but I think we should try to give him a tap.
You want to touch the furry dice
Yeah.
that the homeless man gave
Fuck
you?
it, I'll do it.
No, okay. She goes over and she sits down in the driver's seat, and she turns and looks at Monet with this look of like, this is so stupid. What am I doing?
Well, fuck all. What else other ideas you have?
I don't. Okay, fine. I will hit the magical fuzzy dice. Okay, I will tap the magical fuzzy dice.
Don't you worry now. It's just some fuzzy dice a strange old man gave you. No diseases at all. You can always wash your hands later.
Thanks. Didn't even think about that until now. That's really comforting.
I am just fucking with you.
Okay. And she just kind of reaches up and stupidly like smacks them, kind of like a cat would just paw at it.
Cool. So you bop the dice, and we're going to take a quick break because apparently something is up with this stream. If the stream goes down during the break, which it is wink wink probably going to do, as I restart OBS, don't worry about it. We'll be right back. So we'll be right back.
Think about little Bill. Oh no, poor
All
little
right.
Bill.
We're back.
Systematic
See if we
racism.
can get through this last hour of the long, strange trip. Apparently, everybody is on quarantine and all deciding to use the internet at the exact same time. I guess that's what's been going on, but everything's reset, rebooted, and seems to be hanging in there. So we should be able to get through. So I apologize for that back and forth there during the break. Thank you for those of you who hung in there with us. And what did we leave off with? Oh, Clutch tapped the dice.
I smackered that dice.
Where are you? Oh, you're okay. So you're in there with the car, and Monet is with you. Who else is in the garage? Are you guys still, Liam and Ben? Are you still staring at the car?
I am, yeah. You're muted, Krista.
I know. I think Ben would have walked out of the garage and would just be like looking at the clouds or the sky or some shit.
Hippie shit.
All right.
Some hippie shit.
I can live with that. Okay, Monet, you tapped the dice,
No.
your fuzzy dice,
I tappers the dice.
and I need you to roll
Oh.
your it would help if I
That
looked at the
thing.
right character sheet. No, you need to roll your artifact.
I did. That modifying thing is still not working.
What should it be?
It should be a 7.
Oh, well,
Yeah,
that
I
makes
noticed
a
that.
whole bunch of difference.
I noticed that on one of your earlier rolls that your modifier still wasn't being
Yeah,
added.
I still haven't got your advantage your advantages fixed up on that. There's something
Okay.
issue with that.
Well, not that it makes a difference, but that
Yeah.
should be a 7.
You're good. Okay.
Still not better than a 9.
Definitely
it
not better
sucks.
than a 9, no.
Oh, this is great.
When you hit the dice, what were you thinking in your head?
That this is ridiculous and there's no way that this is ever going to work, this is stupid. That I would even entertain the idea of smacking dice that I got from a homeless man.
When Clutch hits the dice, Monet, both Clutch and the car disappear.
Oof.
And I need all of you, except Clutch and Henry, the other 3, Monet, Liam. Oh, Ben went outside, so Ben doesn't know. Monet and Liam need to roll to keep it together. Liam rolled a 13. Monet rolled an 11. The car's gone. Clutch is gone. With those rolls, both of you need to choose one of the dispositions. How does it make you feel? Or do you become obsessed, distracted by it in the immediate moment?
So Liam was already kind of angry and scared. Now he's getting a little bit obsessed. Like, this is real fucking weird. I need to know more.
She's kind of scared. She's like, while he's thinking that, on the one hand, she's thinking, this is real fucking weird. We need to leave.
No one's concerned about my well-being. They're just like, that.
Yeah, it disappears, and Monet was about to like lean in and see what was going on, and so she's like on the verge of climbing into the car with Clutch, and it disappears, and she kind of stumbles forward a little bit into the spot where the car was, and she's like, her hands kind of fumble for the car, and then she keeps reaching out and touching nothing, and she just looks wildly up at Liam. Oh, what?
It fucking disappeared.
It fucking disappeared.
It fucking disappeared.
It's fucking gone.
It fucking
She's
disappeared.
fucking gone. The card. Oh, I don't like this.
It was right here.
Oh, yeah, it was right here. It was right here, right yard. It was.
Yeah, but 2 fucking hours ago, it was also fucking beat to shit.
Oh, I don't like it. The car's cursed. It's cursed, I tell you.
Everything's
It's
fucking
fucking
cursing,
devil.
isn't it?
I don't like America.
I honestly don't fucking think that it's just America. Given the fact that we're hearing your dad and you're he's still somehow not in fucking prison where he fucking should be, and everything is going fucking weird right
Where's
now.
the money? Where's the money?
I've still got mine. It's in my fucking pocket. Where's
We got
yours?
the 10K. We say we take the money and we run. Fuck the mission.
Well, we took the money already. Oh, that fucking liar cunt is gonna fucking tell whoever he's working for that we have it.
Oh, I don't care. will disappear.
We've got to get another fucking driver, don't we?
Right.
She's fucking gone now.
We've got to fucking change our accents. That's what I say.
Benjamin, you can kind of hear some raised voices coming back from the garage. Clutch, you're still there. You've just heard them say everything as if you weren't there. And I need you to keep it together.
Yeah, Ben will probably, if he hears raised voices, he'll probably come strolling back around the corner with like a joint in his hand, taking a puff. Do I see the car?
You do not see the car, but I do need you to roll for drug use. Clutch.
Constantly.
I'm kind of freaking the fuck out.
Yeah, this is too much. You like said something in response to whatever it was they were saying, trying to interrupt their conversation, especially when he called you a cunt, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they act like they don't even see you. As a matter of fact, Monet just walked through you.
Oh, what the
I need
fuck?
you to lower your stability by 2.
Okay.
And we're
Roll
gonna
the
come. And we're gonna come
19.
back to you.
And to be fair,
To be fair.
To be fair.
Liam was talking about Henry, not Clutch.
Aw, he does
Oh,
sort of like
okay.
me.
I
Yeah, we like
misunderstood.
Clutch. I think out of everyone in the 3 of you, Clutch is definitely up there.
Gotcha. Sorry, I misunderstood that. But either way, you know they're walking. You know, they pass right like you were a ghost,
Oh, God.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Ben, you don't see anything, but you come in and the car is gone, Clutch is gone, and Liam and Monet seem to be having a conversation about what's going on. Did you roll for your drug use?
I did, and I got a 19.
Why do I not see it? Oh, you just rolled to keep it together. I got it.
It was +0, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
but keep it together is not a +0. Oh, maybe for you it is. Yes.
I was
Okay.
like, yes, it is.
It depends on the modifiers. I know you guys have different ones, so.
So yeah, he'll kind of like look around and in just bewilderment, and he'll look at Liam and Monet and be like, where weren't we supposed to be in that car?
Wait, but we're not supposed to fucking leave till tomorrow. It's
Yeah, the
fucking
car's supposed to be
disappeared.
fucking here, but it's fucking gone.
Oh, where did it go? I don't.
Why the fuck do we fucking know, Benji?
Well, you were just standing here. I mean, I went round back to smoke.
What, did you hear the fucking car start? Did you hear it back out the fucking door? Did you hear the door go up in the fucking first place? No, it's fucking gone.
That's just gone too.
Man.
Clutch.
Clutch is gone too.
Hi. She was here.
Well,
She tapped some freaking dice and she's gone.
some dice? What is going on? Are you guys? Are you kidding me? Are you like joking with me? I don't understand. It's not funny.
She just goes right up to him and attempts to take the joint out of his hand to take a few puffs.
Oh yeah, he'll let her.
I know as much as you do. I don't. I've never seen the like of it before. Ever. And I feel like I keep saying that recently in the past few days or so.
hey, it's okay. And he'll like touch her, like he'll like grab her right like underneath the elbow, like I don't know, that's kind of an intimate, like close spot, I feel like.
The weenus.
Yes. Like just gentle, like just like to be like friendly, I guess. Hey, it'll be okay. I mean, you look really worked up. Do you want to sit down?
I'm fine. And she hands the joint back to him and flashes a small smile to like reassure him, but she walks away and she's pacing again.
Yeah. He'll go over to Liam and offer the joint to him as well.
Oh, he absolutely takes it.
I
Monet,
knew it.
just a reminder that you've got a couple of moves on hold.
I do.
Just to let you know, we're going to cut back to Clutch for a second because you're in the middle of freaking out while all these people are having a conversation around you. And you hear the voice of Griswold. He's not there, but you can hear him in your head. What do you want?
What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? What is happening? What is happening? Am I going crazy? Is this what happens? Is this how I go crazy?
No, you're not going crazy. You wanted to see me.
But now everybody else can't see me, and I'm losing my mind. This is what happened. This is what happened to my mom, and this is what's gonna happen to me. I'm gonna die. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. What?
I need you to make another roll since you said that.
Yeah. I do these things myself.
You know which one.
Oh yeah, I do. Hold on, let me double check. Okay. I'm not happy
How
about
much
it.
stability do you have right now?
Not good. I'm already shaken.
Not good.
She's shaking, which, by the way, gives you a -1 on your keep it together and a -2 on the roll you're just about to make.
Okay, well, 12 minus 1.
That's a 10. Oh, well, you get the +1.
Still better than a 9.
This balances out a little bit.
You get something. Here, viewing.
All right, so I don't have a lot of time. Did you need something?
What's happening would be great.
What's happening?
I got my friends think that I'm gone, and they're walking through me like I'm a fucking ghost, and I'm talking to you in my head, which means I'm fucking nuts.
Oh. Yeah, it's just a little safety mechanism into what's going on. Did you tell them about me?
Tell them what? Yeah, I told them, but they asked what happened with the car, and the car was wrecked, and now the car's not wrecked, and now the car is fine. So I had to say what happened with the strange man who got my car. And now all this strange shit is happening. Is that what a normal person would do?
Normal? You're crazy, lady.
Oh fuck, I am crazy.
Did you need help with something? Or are you just trying to explain your fortunes to your friends?
Just was trying to figure everything out, and now it's fine. I'm probably just nuts, and I'm actually probably talking to myself and having a mental breakdown. So it's probably fine.
Listen, you needed to get it together. You guys are supposed to do something tomorrow, right?
Yeah, we are.
That's important to me too.
Wait, I'm sorry. How is a drug run important to a homeless man? Do you
Monet,
need drugs?
you see the car and Clutch reappear in the garage. Clutch, say that last sentence again.
What did I say?
How is a drug
drug
run?
run
Important to a homeless
important
man.
to
To
a
a
homeless
homeless
A
man.
homeless man.
That's what you hear Clutch say when she's there, as if she'd never really left. She looks visibly upset.
She's just like, oh, thank God. And she runs forward and throws open the door and just like tackles her in this big hug. And I want to use one of my moves to make Clutch feel happy around me, and she'll gain 2 stability back.
Hey.
Oh, you are a beautiful soul. You make me happy.
Yeah. So you just feel like when you hug like a matronly woman in your life, like a mother or anything like that, you just feel this rush of happiness, just like a warm curtain go over you, kind of reassuring you that for a moment it's okay, everything's fine, and it's weird and otherworldly, but I'm sure you don't mind right now considering. And she's just like holding you and squeezing you and kind of rocking back and forth a little bit. Oh my God, you disappeared. Oh, I don't know what happened. And we all got like, oh, it's fucking crazy.
Oh my God, you were walking through me. I think I'm losing my brain. I think I'm actually going crazy, Monet. I think this
I think
is
you're fine now. Let's get out of the bloody car. And she
Jesus
steps
Christ.
out and pulls on you. You're good. You're whole. You're all here.
I think my car is cursed, or I think I'm cursed, or something.
I'm sorry I made you tap on the. It's fucking weird.
Well, it's very fucking weird. Have you been sneaking drugs into people's water or something? Like, what the fuck?
Why does everyone assume that of me, man?
Because you have
Nah,
drugs on you 24/7.
but consent is key, my dude.
I'm glad we had a
Very
lesson.
proactive thinking
Boundary.
for the 70s.
Consent is key, my dude.
Where'd you go?
I didn't go anywhere. I was sitting right here. I could hear everything you were saying, but you were walking through me and walking through the car, and shit was weird. It was like I was a ghost. And now I'm starting to think that Henry D. Green, when he said, "Do you believe in ghosts?" had something to do with it.
Okay, well, and he goes over and he like taps you real quick. You're not a ghost. So that's good, right?
She's just like going, like her brain is like it's mush at this point. She's just like, I don't know anymore.
While you guys are assessing your particular situation, I'm going to let you, we're just going to paraphrase your summary conversations at the garage as you guys decide what you want to do on your last night, gather up your stuff, however you're making your last plans, your last minute arrangements. And I'm going to cut back to Henry Green at the Stillwater Collective. Henry, I want you to roll plus soul. $10. When you go out, when you light out, you feel a sense of control over your dream. And so that was your dreamer advantage that you just rolled. And with that roll allows you to meet an intended person or arrive at a specific place. And at the moment, Henry, the sky's the limit. what's on Henry's mind? Is he strictly all business at this moment, or does this new you feel? It's like the first time you discover lucid dreaming. So you maybe Henry wants to play with it. Not sure, or if he's all business, but that's where you're at.
Henry slips into sleep, and once the visual of the dream comes to him, he is again on horseback, riding those trails outside of Vegas. And he rides up on a crossroads. And he's not sure exactly which road to take. He is looking for Mr. Stillwater. And he sits and ponders the three choices that he has at the crossroads. And a bird lands on a rock outcropping not far off the road. And he looks intently at the bird for a moment. Why, yes, I do believe that's a good idea. And he lifts off from the horse and starts flying. And he flies higher and higher and higher until he has a wide scope of view in the mountains out ahead of him. And down in the distance and off to his left, there's a small fire that he can see burning. Well, what looks like a small fire from where he is. And it's several miles down the road. But from his vantage point, he can see for dozens and dozens of miles in any direction.
You don't see the lights of Las Vegas, but you can pick out the Stillwater Collective. Do you go down to the fire?
He does. And it's not as if he flies straight toward it. He just thinks about sitting next to the fire. And he is sitting next to the fire. Who's the figure sitting on the other side of the fire?
It's a homeless man. He's got like this little canteen cup with some beans or something in it that he's got cooking over the fire. I got some beans here. You want some?
I'm not particularly hungry at the moment, but thank you for the offering. It's very generous. What is your name?
Oh, my name is Griswold.
Pleasure to meet you.
Oh, you too.
How do you find yourself to be here?
He chuckles. And he just kind of gives you a little side glance out of his eye with a smile and a sparkle. And you know that you're in his domain?
I've been tempting fate, perhaps. Is that the right word? I'm not sure that it is anymore. Is there such a thing?
Nope.
As well, do I have choice in what happens moving forward? Or am I forced to play the part of a pawn?
He kind of looks at you with a studying look, like he's really trying to read your soul. Oh no, you're important. You're important to me. All these fucking crazy webs and links, man. Strange times. You gotta help guide those friends, acquaintances, business partners, perhaps.
You referring to Mr. Stillwater and the collective?
No. I'm talking about the driver, and the artist, and the Ronin and the fixer.
The Ronin fixer.
Sometimes my words don't come out right.
Mr. Griswold, have we met before?
I don't think so. Maybe once or twice. I think I saw you out on the curb one time when you drove by. I was close to your law office. Well,
I've been searching for something for quite some time, Mr. Griswold. It's
yes.
something not unlike what it is that's happening right now. I seem to have finally gained some sort of control over this state. Lucid dreaming is what some refer to it as, but I think it's something besides that.
Well, yes and no. But
I didn't expect to find you here. I expected to find Mr. Stillwater. Where is Mr. Stillwater?
Rupert points to your left, and you see Rupert Stillwater walking up through the desert. And about that moment, he steps into the light of the fire. Mr. Green.
Rupert, it's a pleasure to see you again. Please know that things are in motion as instructed.
Yes, that's very good. Very good indeed. Rupert gives a He's got a mouthful of beans.
Griswold does?
Yes.
Oh, okay. You keep saying Rupert.
Oh, my bad. Sorry.
Are you two acquainted?
Rupert looks at him. I don't believe so. Doesn't appear to be anybody I've run into before.
Nor I. Griswold, let me introduce you to my esteemed client, Mr. Rupert Stillwater.
And they both just kind of look at each other and nod. Rupert says, "Highwayman." And Griswold starts shaking his head. God of the highway. Goes back to his beans.
Mr. Griswold, will you excuse Mr. Stillwater and I for a few moments?
He's gone, as if he was never there.
Rupert, I have compiled a group of what I believe to be capable individuals to make the delivery that is required. But I fear I may need some assistance in ensuring that your goods get delivered to where is needed. There's a young man that is taking part in this journey that seems to have some sort of connection to me through this dream world that we are in.
Are you talking about your friend Benjamin?
Yes. Yes, I am. Do you know him?
I have some of his earlier pieces.
Yes, I noticed.
He's very important to this mission. There's some artistic talent that might be required.
Would you like to expand on that statement, sir, or should I just take it as your word? And
Well, as with all things, like you said, Henry, fate, as you put it, you're going to find that there's more to that that's difficult for me to try to explain to you now. But let's just say that Benjamin is a key of unique shape and size. And at some point along the trip, they're going to need that key. He actually has keys to many doorways, just hasn't discovered it yet. You seem to be handling all of this quite well.
been on this search for quite some time.
And I knew I picked the right person. The last person I'd gotten this far with is in a mental institution.
Yes, well, perhaps that's where I will end up. Perhaps not. Time will tell.
And your friends are picking up the package tomorrow.
Yes, that is as they have been instructed.
Yes. Wonderful.
I do appreciate the compensation. I did utilize a small portion of it to move them along down the road. It's amazing what such a small amount of money can compel people to do at times.
Of course. Should you need more, just don't hesitate to ask.
Money is not what I am interested in, Mr. Stillwater. Freedom. Freedom is what I am looking for. I'm hopeful that our partnership will continue and that perhaps you can help me to use some of those keys to unlock some of those doors.
Oh, yes. We can definitely do that, Henry. You will have some personal things that you'll need to deal with along the way. I hope you realize that you have a certain darkness about you. You are watched by many powerful people, things. Choosing words to describe this to you, I have to be very careful. I don't want you to end up in a mental institution either.
Well, I appreciate your concern.
Just be careful.
Oh, I have no problem in walking amongst those that have more than me or believe that they have more than me. My biggest hope is to come out of this being allowed more. More than just the cars, more than just the money, more than just the women and the booze. I'm looking to ensure that now I'm looking for the right words, that I'm allowed to do as I please, when I please.
I thought that's where you were going, Mr. Green. I have something to help you with that. It's right here. And you look to where he points, and there, inside the light of the fire, is a table, small, like an end table, round top, pedestal base. Just wood, nothing too extraordinary, except on the top of the table is a book, about 3 inches thick. Very dark leather. Doesn't appear to have any sort of title or inscriptions or anything. It's just a plain, very dark leather. It looks old, very old book. And he says, I believe this is what you're looking for. And I'm going to cut back to the other four. What are you guys doing? It's your last night in Vegas. What do you want to do on your last night? You could just pack up and get rest. Your meeting in the morning is relatively early, 9 a.m.
Right. So, Benjamin, do you have anything that you need to collect from your homestead? You're going to be gone at least a week, I'd say.
I doubt I had time to pack when Henry came and got me, correct?
That's correct. Unless you're just used to grabbing like to-go bags or something.
No. Yeah. I mean, I probably need to go back to my place and get a few things.
Right. Well, you're also the loose link here in this situation, so we're all going with you.
I'm the loose link.
Aye. You're the one being forced upon us.
Oh, there you go. Fucking call him out, why don't you?
Well, man, I'm sorry. I don't mean to be a burden or anything.
Well, yeah.
All right, Benji.
You've been forced upon us.
Okay, we have to ride in the car together for a very long time. And if we're already going to be at each other's throats, I suggest we take tonight to get our shit together so that we can all ride in a car for quite a long time without trying to kill each other.
Just for perspective, because you keep saying quite a long time, it's a 5-hour drive from Vegas to LA.
That could be a
very long time when you have two angry Irish people talking to a foreign.
Got a lot of
on the
tension in the car. 5 hours is a long time.
All right. Well, aside from the hyperbole, it's only a 5-hour trip.
Okay.
You said that because I had no idea.
Okay.
Yeah, really.
Yeah,
that was
no.
helpful. Thank you.
Even Liam knows that it's that short of a trip, but he's also like he's kind of planning ahead to get rid of Ben if he has to. Oh, he
Sure.
packed for a week. He was planning on being gone for a while. So
Well, yeah, and you guys may not plan on turning immediately around or coming straight back, so that's perfect.
Are we going to take the creepy car that disappeared?
That
Is
is-
everybody just going to forget about that?
No, we weren't.
We're just going to sweep it under the rug like it was some fucking forgotten stepchild we don't ever want to mention again.
No, Monet.
You
we're
fucking
not.
disappeared.
I know, I disappeared. Okay, I know that shit is a little crazy. I'm trying to pretend that something is at least normal for once because this whole fucking day has been absolutely nuts. So I'm gonna have my brother look over the car, change the tags, and if he deems that it's safe, then maybe we'll take it. If not, we'll take something else. I don't know. I just really want to go sit down at a bar, have a drink, enjoy my night, get in the car tomorrow morning, and drive and get this fucking job done so I can collect my cash and be on my way.
yes, well, you have your fucking belongings around here, don't you?
I always have a to-go bag packed in my car because I am a thinker. She like turns around, flips two birds behind her fingers, and starts looking for Robert.
I like her.
Yeah, she's fucking
I-
wonderful.
I
Anyway, you and
catch
I, of
the
course, have
buzz.
everything that we have all on our own. So
Yeah.
it's only
could
Benjamin that
get-
we're fucking worried about right now. And he, again, is the weakest fucking link here.
Oh. I mean, you guys don't have to worry about me. I can just like run back and meet you in the morning.
No. You're the fucking plant in this situation. If this is gonna go wrong, it's gonna go wrong when you're not fucking with us.
Okay, then I don't know what you want from me, man.
We're coming with you to get whatever it is you fucking need. And we're coming back here, and then we're leaving first thing in the morning.
I don't need a babysitter, okay?
Benji, dear, I just shut up and listen to the man if I were you.
Because
Well-
otherwise I'll cut your fucking throat right now.
Oh, he
Be
will.
fucking done with it.
Monet, I would remind you that you've got a move that you could use in this time.
Do
Your give you something you want.
Yeah, you had to. You used one on
That's just for clutch, though.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And the things for NPCs and PCs are different.
No, I'm talking about
Are
your
they?
seducer.
Yeah. If you look at it, for NPCs, I can have them give me something I want, reveal a secret, or fight to protect me. But against PCs, I can only choose they feel happy in my presence and one other thing. I mean, I would love to do that. If you want to give that power to me, I'm not going to argue against that. But I mean, I'm trying to follow the
I mean, she can roll
That's
it
all right.
again.
No, point of clarification. I have on your advantage that you can use your two options anytime during the story.
Yes.
And the options that I have for a PC give you something you want, reveal a secret, fight to protect you. And then NPCs. Oh wait, maybe that is PCs, and then I guess
Yeah, in mine's it says otherwise.
Oh,
I
well,
mean, that
since
would
I
be
already threw it out there. I'm going to let you use it if you want. The get something you want, which is basically would just make Ben compliant.
Okay.
I didn't mean to make all that confusing. I just know we're getting close to the end and didn't want you having moves.
You're
hanging
all
in the breeze.
good. That's okay. I mean, yeah, if I can, she'll kind of step between the two bickering men, and as she passes Liam, she'll like gently like stroke his back a little bit and give him a little wink and a little kissy face and turn over to Ben. You just need to let us come with you. We'll form a little bond, a little friendship. How about that? We can go out, we can get fucking plastered tonight. We'll have a lovely trip tomorrow. And all you need to do is be quiet for once, not be creepy, and come along for a ride, Ben. You can be as high as you want. I don't give a fuck. As long as you stop giving my husband a hard time, or he's going to. Well, you don't really need to know what he'll do just yet, but he'll demonstrate.
Sounds good to you, Ben.
Didn't think I was giving him a hard time. He can fucking come if he wants. I don't give a shit. Let's just go get my fucking stuff and let's get on with it.
Oh, that's fucking wonderful. Thank you. She is a little bit like, she sees that he's compliant with her, but he's not quite as compliant with her as he would have been like last night when he was in love with her. And she's a little bit frazzled that she no longer has quite that much power.
Yeah, he's treating you like he would treat anyone else at this point.
We're gonna have words about this. You're supposed to be in lust with me.
So how are we getting to my house?
Well, we have a
Clutch is
beautiful,
getting-
fucking perfect car right here, don't we?
If Clutch is fucking changing the tags on it, it's gonna take a goddamn minute.
Aye, possibly 5 at most.
Yeah, she comes trotting back with a new license plate and a screwdriver.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's funny.
I didn't know you just had it on hand.
Of course she
Fucking
does.
garage. What
What
the
are you
fuck do you
thinking?
think we do here?
She just went,
Legal
This is
stuff.
legal stuff. That's very
Cars.
illegal.
Yeah, she just went and got it from her brother Robert, who was finally got back to work in the other garage, ignoring Clutch and her friends. And he mentions that there's the box of plates, right? We got a box of plates over there. And when you get the plate and the screwdriver and you go to change the plates on your car, you realize that those aren't your tags that are on the car. It's a personalized, like a vanity plate. What does it say?
Do you know like that alien theme? The like do da da da, whoa 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 whoa. I imagine like that's playing right now as she stares at it.
You mean the X-Files thing?
Yes, that's the one.
No, the alien one.
I didn't watch
Alien
X-Files. I just watch memes.
X-Files, good show.
My thinking face is so stupid. Nobody look at it.
It says X-Files.
It
I love
is-
the pop culture references that none of you have any real other
The
than
internet
memes.
taught me.
Other than memes, you have no real world experience with. It's great. I love it so much.
This
We
is a
can't all
group
be
of-
blessed with being old.
That's fair.
Or cultured.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Oh Lord.
What's it say?
My mind is like boop.
Well, all right, I'll give you two choices. It can be
It
it
says
can be the personal-
BGDKBNY. Big Dick Benny.
it can be whatever you had always dreamed of having for your own personal tags, or it can be GRZZ1.
He's Big Dick Benny in the sheets. Fucking Archibald Griswold in the streets. Because that's where he
I-
lives. Because he's homeless.
We'll just take GRCZ1.
Thanks, Tim.
Just
Thanks, Ted.
just think about it and give it to us next week.
You can do that too. I'll
Okay,
take that. But
I would
it's-
like to think about it.
Yeah, it's a vanity plate, and I really think you should make a roll here.
For which one?
I'm just trying to decide what it's going to be.
There's a lot of things that it could be for.
Give me
What
a
else can
roll
I-
plus 0. We're going to check your mind
God.
again.
Damn it, I don't like that one.
I know.
Oh, okay. It's not as bad
Mm.
as it could have been.
Did it factor in your -2?
Oh wait, no, wait, hold on.
It didn't,
But she
but that's
doesn't
okay.
have-
It
I'm at
doesn't
uneasy.
change.
Well,
I'm
she
back to
doesn't have
uneasy.
that anymore because
Oh, that's
Monet-
right.
Back to
Oh,
uneasy.
that's right.
Yeah.
Thanks to Jaylee's big move.
She
Her
got
big
some
brain move.
boobies in her face, and now she
Yeah.
feels great.
Life is better.
But yeah, with an uneasy, you still get a -1 to a DA roll.
Yeah.
Dang it. I wish the box was a little more clear on what it meant.
I'm sorry.
Now I moved it. Damn it, now I'm sad.
It's for both of those two top things. Give you the 1. So what does that bring it to? What'd you roll? A 10? Now it's a 9.
Upset face.
All right. So you are kind of just locked in on that license plate. And you can hear things. You hear tires, cars passing by, a lot of them. Like hundreds. It's kind of frightening. And you look around and you realize that you are standing in the middle of some 6-lane interstate sort of highway, what you would imagine, LA during rush hour traffic, 6 lanes of traffic going one direction, 6 lanes of traffic going the other direction. And it is bumper to bumper, only they're not slow, they're flying by. And you start to freak out.
What the fuck is happening? Oh my god, I can't handle this. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh my god, I've actually lost it. I've actually lost it, just like my fucking mother. Oh my god, I've actually fucking lost it. What the fuck is happening? Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. And she's just clutching the head. She's like sinking to her knees, like getting in the fetal position.
Darling, what the fuck is happening to her?
I think she's having a bit of a breakdown.
Yeah.
She's just holding a fucking license plate. What the fuck is going on?
I'll step towards her and try to reach out to her and just lightly touch her shoulder. Clutch.
She doesn't respond.
Clutch, are you all right there, lass?
She's just shaking. You can see tears coming out of her eyes, and her eyes are wide, and she keeps looking, and she dodges to one side because in her world, a car almost hit her.
Love, would you get her a chair? I think she
Johnny
needs
better
to sit.
get her a fucking joint at this point, for fuck's sake. Yeah. I'll
Ben,
be
would you
right
give
back.
her a joint?
Liam goes in the other room to get a chair while Ben gets her a joint, hopefully.
Only because it's Clutch.
Liam,
No.
I'm mad at you.
Family members, it's fine.
Liam, I want you to roll plus soul. You are
Ghost chair.
when you are looking at Clutch, you start to get this sensation as if you might be able to fix this. You feel pretty confident that everybody needs to not worry about this. It doesn't make sense in your mind because you don't understand what she's going through. But for some reason, you have this sense of control. Like you can take care of this. You've got you're a powerful man. And that was to that roll was to enact your sixth sense. And with that particular roll, that gives you all three of your options.
Sixth Sense is my favorite.
Yes, I remember.
Sense is
Okay,
cheating.
no,
It's
straight
cheating.
up.
And you can choose one of those to fix this if you want.
It's
Sasha is why I
overpowered.
took Sixth Sense as one of my advantages.
Gosh dang it.
I almost wanted to
R.I.P.
do
Sasha.
perpetual victim because of
Except he's
Blythe,
not
but
dead.
you're not.
That shit
He
is
might
also
be.
OP.
Oh my goodness. Okay, I've got to remember what I can actually do with Sixth Sense. Okay, act first.
We may have to do a
which
little
is good or
interpretation
ill.
on these for the first use.
Okay. So I feel like the both act first and discover a sensor clue are both relevant. Figuring out what is gonna help her as quickly as possible, essentially.
You know that you don't know. You think that the way that you can fix this is if you go bop her fuzzy dice.
Oh.
Don't bother.
You touching my
Oh,
dice,
no.
bro.
Consent is important, man.
Consent. Even Ben thinks consent is
everything.
important.
Dude.
I have boundaries.
Beep boop. Nah, I bet Clutch would like it if Monet bopped her fuzzy dice.
I mean, you're right. You're right. You're right, though.
Awkward conversation.
Want it,
with
everybody?
Listen, it's not in character. It's fine. So he's told Ben to get her a joint. He's starting to head to like the waiting area to get her a chair. And then he just like glances over at the car.
I really want to boop.
Those fucking dice. And this is like his internal monologue. Those fucking dice caused all this fucking problem up to this fucking point. And the car fucking disappeared. She's gone crazy at this point. It's the fucking dice. So he beelines instead, like around any other vehicles that are in the bays to the driver's side door of that car, pulls it open and starts to like just pull the dice off of the rear view mirror and then slips on oil and just ends up just baps him. Fuck!
Are you trying to find a fucking chair in the car there, love?
I was trying to rip the fucking dice
Are
out
you
of
gonna
the
bump
fucking
your
car.
head on the
I'm
floor there?
just trying to do
Don't
what
be
I thought.
careful and
Hey,
You just went and got a chair like I asked you to. Maybe you want to hop on a fucking twat and fell on your ass there.
I didn't understand how much
It doesn't matter because your conversations all start to bleed and blend away. There's an unusual sensation that overtakes all three of you as you're kind of circled around Clutch. You don't see what happens to Clutch, but what happens to you guys is that you are all now in the car. It's daylight out. The sun is not too far up over the eastern horizon. And you are all in the frame of mind as if you had done your night the way you wanted it to do. And now you are at the spot ready to pick up your stuff. Nothing unusual has happened. You don't remember anything having to do with Clutch and the situation and bopping the dice. You don't remember your night. Well, you do remember. Everything was fine. Clutch was fine. You went and you did your Benjamin thing. You all went out. You got drunk. You had a great night. You went home. You went to bed. That's your memory. Clutch, out on the highway, the cars in motion come to a freeze frame. And you've never seen cars like this before. Sleek, new, different, makes that you've not seen before. And then you hear this voice, familiar. It's Griswold. Had a little freak out moment, did you?
What the actual fuck is going on with me?
You're still shaking, crying, scared. You look around you. You don't recognize anything. This highway is in the middle of nowhere. It was like desert everywhere. Except all these cars are frozen in motion. And he looks at you and says, tell your friends not to hit those dice. And then he just kind of thumps you on the forehead. And you're in the car the next morning. You don't remember it. You don't remember the event. You don't remember the breakdown. You don't remember talking to Griswold. You do, however, suddenly have this notion to remind the other people in the car not to mess with. And that's where we're going to end tonight's episode.
Oh.
Oh, we only got half through what I wanted to get through. You guys are crazy. Oh my God.
Let's keep going. Time doesn't exist. It's
I don't have to go to
quarantine.
bed anytime soon.
I don't really either, but I'm watching my OBS internet meter is like going nuts. Tim says,
on my
keep
end,
going.
you'd like straight up just glitched out right
Yeah.
there in that last
Yeah,
statement. So
at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would love to. I could probably go on another hour if I wanted to, but we should probably stop there. So thank you, players. Thank you, everybody out there who watched and
Dang it.
listened. Sorry.
We always get so chatty.
We just love our little chats.
I'm gonna have to work on my interrupting skills. I've tried to interrupt a few times tonight, and I just can't. I'm too polite, I think. Maybe I'll have to talk to Duke about that. Duke will say, "Just fucking cut them off."
Just fucking cut them off.
It's okay. You guys are wonderful tonight, and
Yes, it's
we're
great.
setting up the
Guilty.
base, and you all know that weird shit has started to happen. So that means even more weird shit that I had planned is going to happen next time, which will be awesome. So we can take a few minutes and have a little longer outro if you'd like to ventilate from your experience tonight. We'll go around the table and you can comment. Make sure you tell everybody who you are and all the wonderful things you do and your socials and all that kind of good stuff. And let's start with Benjamin.
Yes, hi, hello. I'm Krista. I just want to say that I was not giving Liam any crap. He was the one that was all on my fucking case. What the fuck? I feel attacked.
Maybe if you weren't such a fucking instigator all the time, painting pictures of his naked lady.
I didn't. And they
He
are
is innocent
Tiffany.
and pure and handsome.
All
God,
this confusion.
Perception is reality.
right? Man.
and Liam's perception is that you're a waste of space.
Yeah,
Oh my
Liam.
God, you're gonna throw
God.
down.
And I just don't understand it. I'm tired of his lame ass vibes.
Krista, I love you. I'm sorry.
Portion his mellow.
You really are, man. I'm just trying to be high and go to do this drug run or whatever the hell it is and be on my merry
Oh.
way.
Well, yeah, that's what I was. I really was hoping that you guys would have those drugs tonight, but you're about next weekend. You're gonna have a whole shitload of drugs to deal with, so that'll be
I'm so
fun.
ready for the drugs.
Yes.
So,
it'll be-
yeah, you can find me on Instagram, Crease the Barista. You can also find me on Twitter. I wouldn't recommend it, but you can find me there at Crease with too many E's.
all of those E's and an STA. It's wonderful. Thank you, Benjamin. He wasn't. They just don't know about you. Curtis has stirred a lot of confusion up tonight, so nobody really knows what the fuck's going on.
It's good.
Nobody knows what's going on.
Nobody knows.
This is there's no fucking teamwork going on. I love it.
No.
Yes.
There's one
I'm
team.
like so pouty over in the corner, and those three are like BFFs. Like, I feel like I'm outside of the clique.
I got you. You'll be all right.
You
It's gonna
just
be
gotta
uncomfortable
prove
for just a
yourself
little while.
useful. You just gotta prove yourself useful.
Speaking of useful, that's a good segue to our driver, Clutch.
I have had a night. I have been through the ringer, and shit's just gonna get worse from here. I can feel it in my bones.
Yeah, stresses, a mild bout of schizophrenia.
Yeah, and there was lovely little bits and pieces of little lore pieces to Clutch tonight, which was nice. I always love to sprinkle those in when we can.
Yeah, who's your mom? Oh my God, who is your mother?
We gonna have to find out, baby. That's pretty much all I got. My brain is kind of fried now, so she's
That's
left
good.
the building. I'm starting to get a little too in touch with character there. Anyways, you can find me on the social media at Erica in More 97. Sometimes I post on Twitter. Half the time I don't post on Instagram, but you can find me on those places and or in our Discord because I don't want Izzy to freak the fuck out. Get on our Discord. Come talk to all of us and all the other casts and crews and mods and all the lovely people that hang out with us here at TTRP Theater. We're all over there, so get over there. Come chitty chat with us, where we all just shit post and send a lot of gifts back and forth, but it's fine.
It's fun. We love it. It's a great community. Usually pretty active. It goes through some quiet moments, but as soon as it gets quiet, somebody go, "Hey, it's quiet in here." So
Hey,
it doesn't stay
Final
quiet
Fantasy
for
VII
long.
Remake came out today. We should talk about that for 3 hours.
I looked
And
out for 20 minutes to
completely
take a
butcher
nap.
My Long Strange Trip channel is now become the FF.
The Final Fantasy VII Remake fan page.
I love it. That was awesome. Thank you, Erica. And she does a wonderful job as our community coordinator and handling all that Discord stuff on top of everything else. So we love you for that. And now we will go upstairs to Monet O'Malley.
Hello, my name is Jaylee. I play Monet. I am also in the works of a Dungeon World podcast that I'm very excited for. Most of the cast is here. Hello, cast. You can find me on the Discord. Join it today. Boo, 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 boo. There you go, Izzy. There we go. He's right there in the chat. Did you do the Discord bit? I'm doing the Discord bit right now, Izzy, and you're interrupting it. Join our Discord. We're fun. You can find me there, and Twitter, and Instagram, which I haven't posted in a while because I'm not doing anything with my life because I've been inside, like all of you should be. Wash your hands. Yeah, you can find me there at joy_matey, where I'm up to my normal bullshit. Yeah, I love this episode. My favorite moments are whenever the two Irish folk just like are on top of each other. It's a thing now. It's a trope. I don't know. They just like to yell and there's lots of facts. And that's really fun. And I hope we become friends, Ben. You just left a terrible first impression. But I'm very excited to see what you have in store next week. Yeah, that's it. That's my monologue.
Awesome. Thank you. Well, we all know that Ben was influenced by somebody or something, whatever that was. So that will have to pan itself out at some point. Meta, we're talking meta there. But yes, the new dynamic between you two is absolutely hilarious, even though it's not supposed to be. It's supposed to be.
I love
weird
it.
It's supposed to be weird and disturbing. Awesome. Thank you, Jahoy Matey. We love you. And now we'll go next door to Monet's husband, Liam O'Malley.
Well, hello there. First of all, Krista, I love you. I'm so sorry that I gave Liam or that Liam gave Ben so much
Back
shit.
off.
But I'm also not.
You're gonna stab me, but also give Clutch a joint because I'm the boss. What the fuck?
Well, he is, but
kill
meta. My name is Chris Stotescipher. You can find me on Twitter at Chris Stotescipher. You can find my cat, who you may have seen like his spine earlier. Mew Jackman, you can find him on Instagram at the greatest meowman. I still have it's been a week. I still haven't posted anything. And last week I was like, man, I haven't posted anything for Mew in a long time. Yeah, that's still accurate. I still haven't posted. I keep taking pictures of him. I just don't post any of them anymore. But yeah, you can follow him on Instagram at the greatest meowman. His name is Mew Jackman, and it's perfect. His sister, Margaret Catwood, is just a pain in the butt. I have not posted any pictures of her on there.
Aww.
Poor
But
baby.
we love her.
She's
yeah,
perfect.
of course we do.
And also a pain in the ass.
You're not giving us the content we deserve, Chris Stotescipher.
Yeah, well, you're right.
Get it together, dude.
I need her
Yes.
fatness in my
People
life.
are in dire need of cute cat pics right now
Damn.
to brighten
I'm
up
not-
our.
There's fake
I need to
Facebook pages full of them.
I need to step my game up, that's for sure. I'll try to do that by next week's game. No promises.
I'll do it very soon. Talk to me in about 14 days. Awesome. Well, thank you. Did you tell everybody where to find you? You did, didn't you? And your cats. All right. Then that leaves us, last but not least, Henry D. Green, Esquire.
Hello. I am Duke. Henry's gonna get real fucking weird, and I'm ready for it. It's gonna get weird. Yeah, I won't be here next week, unfortunately. I'm traveling, but I will be hopefully watching at least part of it as I'm driving a U-Haul truck down the road. Yeah, I love you. I love this game. I'm at Invisible Duke on Twitter and Instagram. I run a Prowlers and Paragons actual play, which we will have a new episode for on Tuesday. It's the first issue in the Shadow solo series. I'm super excited. It's a bit of a lore drop. It nicely sets up some things. Yeah, dude, I'm really, really happy with it. So check us out then. I don't know that D&DDT is back until we are past social distancing, because they all sit together on a big couch and play in the same room together. And
Yeah.
so they're staying safe. You all should stay safe. As Jaylee so confidently told you all, wash your hands, except it was way cuter. I can't redo the cuteness because I'm just.
You got a point.
Yeah, but I mean, I could point, but I can't get to your level of cuteness. It's not a thing.
So
I mean,
go completely the opposite.
right.
Yeah,
Like
get really angry.
wash your fucking hands. Like I
Wash your
ended
fucking
my last
hands.
episode. Listen to the end of my last episode. Wash your fucking hands.
Wash your
Right.
fucking hands.
Definitely. Well, thanks, Duke. We all love you too, and I'm sure all of those people out there watching love you just as much. My name's Curtis, if you didn't already know. Old Curtis VO. I figured I should start sending out. I never say my stuff, so I thought I might. Old Curtis VO on the Twitters. I think I'm still under my real name on Facebook, so I don't say a whole lot of that. I don't like Facebook much these days, anyways. I don't like much of any of them these days, anyways. But as long as everybody's at home washing their fucking hands, like Duke said, everything should be fine.
Was that right? Was that a good pointer? That
Yes, that's
Set
the
up to
best
snuff.
banter. I loved it. Nothing happening on Monday. We do got Duke's show on Tuesday, and Land of Dark Dreams, our D&D 5e game, DM'd by professional dungeon master Bethany Dillingham, is back on Wednesdays. They just had their 30th episode last Wednesday. They're in season 2 now, and she's changed up her game as well. So it's going to be an exciting season to see that group go the rest of the way. Should be fun and exciting. And then we're back on Friday. We do have some podcasts in the work and some Patreon stuff in the work, and we are all active. However, those are our only live streams at the moment. But TTRP Theater is definitely alive and active, creating a whole bunch of stuff that we are going to dump all over you soon. So
Gross.
be looking forward to that. Yeah, I know. I wanted it to be that way. Thanks again to all of you who watched tonight. Thanks to you if you watched on YouTube and have listened to all of this at the end long enough to hear me say thank you. Thank you. Thanks to our friends at Helmgast for an amazing game that we love. And if you want to play Cult of Divinity Lost, go to cultofdivinitylost.com. There's a whole bunch of cool stuff there, even free starters and scenarios and all kinds of cool shit. Thanks to Roll20 for being our virtual tabletop. Keep rolling, keep improving. Thank you to the musicians and artists who helped put all this together. Please go to our YouTube page and grab a free subscription. All you got to do is click that red button that says subscribe. Visit our Patreon page and look at the goodies we have popping over there. If you would like your... Did you do a cutoff on the NPC names? Or is that still an option? Can I sell that?
What? Are you talking to me?
Yes.
Oh, yeah,
The dungeon
that's
wo-
still a thing. I
Okay.
failed to mention that. I just
That's
got so
all right.
caught up in telling people to wash their hands. Yes, for my podcast, it's going to be a Dungeon World story. We're calling it 3P.
4 PCs in a podcast.
7 PCs. It's 4 PCs in a podcast. Yeah, if you subscribe to our Patreon, it doesn't have to be a certain amount requirement. Any amount, we appreciate all amounts. I will most likely be contacting you to get your name and or likeness as an NPC in the podcast that I'm making. There's not a pause on it. It's still open. So yeah, subscribe and it'll be awesome. And you'll be a fantasy character.
Yay, lots of fun. So do that. And we have a credit reel, so I'm not going to go through the whole list. So like we like to say, good night, sweet dreams, and we love you.
A
Good
good
night,
night,
sweet
sweet
dreams.
dreams, and we love you.
Wash your fucking hands.
What she said.
Perfect.
Stupid kitty.
Perfect.
Credits are rolling. Oh, mics are still hot. Hang on.
Well, it was. It was perfect.
Oh, so hot. We need to like come up with a song that we can sing a cappella during the credits.
No, you're clear. Sorry. That's all right. I let it go for about 5 seconds or so, and then I usually switch it, just because it's kind of funny. No, that's good. Who? Oh, do I need to add him to the reel? Naboo. Hey, I'll throw anything on that reel anybody wants me to throw on there. I can. Oh. Yeah, wash your goddamn hands. Quit bugging me. Thanks, Izzy.